Alright, well this video will be the true test of whether or not my parents actually watch my videos. Okay, hey everybody! Just finished exams, so I'm really tired, hence the coffee. And I was like, I need to make a video. It's been a while since I've made any sort of video, so I was like, what's fairly easy and something that I like to watch? Tattoo tours! Also, I've collected a couple more tattoos, you might say. Today I will go through chronological order. I've been watching a lot of these tattoo tours and they're very interesting. Like, I just like to see what other people have done because it's such a cool, like, creative way to like express yourself and like accessorize, but forever. I've been really obsessed with watching these back from the tangent, so I will try and include like the pain rating, sort of the story-ish behind it if I like really think it's necessary to share that. And yeah, that'll give you like close-ups, up close and personal of what they look like. Okay, let's just get started. Let me just make sure my hair, oh yeah, I mean it looks really good. So I'm glad I've not only got, you know, I mean, if you're new to this channel, welcome. This is what you're in for. For all of those who have seen my videos before, welcome back. You know that this is what I do. I make myself look ridiculous and then put it out into the world forever. All right, so first, we'll start with the first tattoo that I ever got. This is the first tattoo that I ever got, minus these trees right here. These are mountains, and in the biggest mountain, it's a double black diamond. If you're a ski person, wow, hello hair, then you know why that's there. And recently, very recently, I added these are pine trees. They're still scabby, they're still healing, but this is my first tattoo. So the story behind that, I guess, would just be, there's dust flying around. My happiest of happy places is the mountains. Snowboarding, skiing with my family is basically like my favorite thing in the whole world, because my family and I have gone on several ski trips and it just kind of came together as being like, oh, well, they can't get that mad at me if it's a reference to my family, right? The double black diamond obviously represents double black diamond like ski routes, because those are like kind of my favorite to do. My dad and I like to wreck ourselves and just try and tackle all the double black diamonds we can possibly find and then have knee problems way sooner in life than you should. Oh, pain rating, it hurt, mostly because the part where the pine trees are right here, the first artist who did just the mountains, she massively blew out right here. This is like right where my bone is, and when she went over my bone, it hurt very, very much. It bled quite a bit, actually, like drops of blood were coming down. So that is actually why I've added the pine trees. I added the pine trees literally like 3 weeks ago because I was just sick and tired of looking at the very poorly done part of that tattoo. I love the rest of it, but it really bothered me, and it's been there since October 2015. And I'm really happy with the design now. It's more cohesive, it looks better. It's kind of looking like 90s tribal, and I was like, I'm done with this. Okay, that was way too much of an explanation for just the first tattoo. I'll go faster. Okay, so second, I think I waited until summer of 2017 to get this. I would say that I designed it myself. If you like it, and if you hate the design of this tattoo, well then it was a collaborative effort between me and the artist in Seattle. I actually did draw this on the iPad, and this is actually my handwriting. This says left and right in the dark in my handwriting. It's very tiny, very delicate, and then there are two triangles. I don't much care for, my face is really red. I don't much care for how the triangles have overlapped. They kind of like get really distorted when I move my arm, but I really wanted triangles because they kind of are another reference to the mountains, and they're also a reference to delta, which is used in chemical equations to symbolize change. So it was kind of like a multifaceted tattoo. Left and Right in the Dark, by the way, is a song by Julian Casablancas. I think I just mentioned that, and it's a great song. There are reasons why I got it permanently inked onto my body, but there you go, that is all you get. As far as pain goes, it was literally not painful. The only thing I will say about like arm tattoos on the inside or the front is that it's stingy, like, and because it's stingy, it kind of like makes me twitch, so I probably twitched a little bit, but the artist did a really, really, really good job of keeping all the lines straight and everything. But I love it. I think it's really cool. I would say it's a fairly unique design. I've not seen too much like that. So that was that one. And yeah, okay. Next, third, 2018 was a good year for tattoos for me, I guess. 2018, so my brother graduated college, and this is probably my favorite story one because we had been planning for about, I don't know, maybe a couple months to get tattoos, and I was going to, like, I drove 7.5 hours to get to him to where he was graduating from. We waited until the very last minute. I think I called a shop like 2 days before and I was like, hey, you guys accept walk-ins? They were like, yeah, maybe. We'll try and fit you in. And I was like, great, cool. So Friday, the day that my brother walked for graduation to graduate college, we 30 minutes prior got matching tattoos. So we literally got these tattoos and then he walked. Like, we literally drove straight to the place where he walked, and then that was it. And we actually had to hide the tattoos from my parents because they didn't know that I had any more tattoos other than the mountain tattoo, and obviously not any at all that Will's had, my brother. So just this, not the ice cream cone, just this part is a treble clef from about 400 years ago. I went to the Smithsonian website and I looked at different types of treble clefs that have evolved throughout history, because my brother, he got a actual, like, you know, current treble clef with like an empty staff because he's super into music. He makes his own music. I've linked it in the description for like the past several years. If any of you are interested, he's quite good. Link in description, of course. So I went to something like a little bit more obtuse. So I went for this really old school treble clef. It looks like an E. Everyone thinks it's an E. It was one of those things that because it's spontaneous, didn't realize how it would look, you know, later after having thought about it. So yeah, it looks like I have an E on my arm, but it is actually a treble clef. So as you probably already saw, I have something else on my arm. So that was May 2018. December 2018, so like just a month ago, my friend and I were just like itching to get tattoos, and we were just like, let's go get tattoos right after finals? No, I'm pretty sure we got them during finals. We were both, I think, trying to not freak the other one out by being like, let's get matching tattoos, but like, let's not freak each other out. And then she found a design that was basically this, but like there was a hand holding the cone and it was a little bit different. It had like an airplane instead of a paper airplane. And I was just like, I love that. And she was like, I love that too. So matching tattoos. Again, this is my matching arm. So this is it's exactly what it looks like. It is an ice cream cone, just a cloud. There's a paper airplane flying through it, and then it's kind of in space. So it's definitely what you would call eclectic. It is for sure eclectic. I really like it. It does represent some deeper meaning stuff, which is part of the reason why I fell for it so hard, but I also just really loved the design. Like, this is kind of representing my love of science fiction. The paper airplane is just so cute. I mean, like, I just like it. And hey, sometimes you get tattoos because you like the way that it looks, and that's totally okay. Also, don't judge people for what they decide to do with their bodies if it doesn't affect you. So that happened. Pain scale for this, on the front of my arm, it got very pinchy. It like stingy, and I twitched a lot to where there's a little bit of ink missing right there, just because either the way that I jumped or the way that it healed, I'm not sure. So I would say more painful than this one for sure. More painful than this one. I think it's just the top of my arm inside. I don't know, something about this placement, it just stung a bit more. So I don't know, take it as you will. Last and most recent, literally like 2.5 or 3 weeks ago, same friend, shout out to Devin if you're watching, we have a problem where we instigate each other doing stupid things like getting tattoos. If you're here because you've seen my book videos, you know that I am super into reading. It has been a huge part of my life since the 2nd grade. I've read for fun since 2nd grade. I always got in trouble in school all the way from elementary to high school because I was reading like under my desk instead of paying attention. Here comes a cat, I think. So reading is a huge part of my life. Yep, that's the cat. Great. Great, great, great. That's what happens when your tripod is a bookshelf. That also happens to be where the cats sleep. So what I did was I perused my bookshelves and I looked at all the different books that meant a lot to me, books that really Okay, I'm trying to be serious for just a second. So as I was looking through my bookshelves, I was like, wow, what book has kind of changed my life and has had an incredible message, and I've reread over many years, and I love, 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 love Fahrenheit 451. Literally, this is my copy that ironically got water damage, so that's cool. So what did I do? I got a 451. So this is a tiny 451. Oh, hey, hi. It does need to be touched up. The one is really kind of small, like it's thinner. So that needs to be fixed. This was done by the same artist who did the pine trees on my ankle. Also, I will link all of the artists if I can remember them, at least the shops, in the description if you have any interest. So back to the 451. I just really like how it's very, very small. Like from back here, it probably just kind of looks like I have dirt on my arm. So that's kind of a bonus. And I just feel like it looks kind of cool, kind of completes this arm a little bit. I like to leave this arm blank, well, mostly blank for now, and then just have, this is like my whatever arm, you know, just throw things on there. I've got my little 451, my cone, my treble clef, and then at probably some point I'll do some sort of something, but for now I think I should slow it down. So that is everything. I think I've included artist, pain-ish scale. This didn't hurt. I was just focused on not moving. Since they're so small, you could see if there were any errors really easily. So yeah, sorry if this video was not very organized. Welcome to my brain. Everyone else on these tattoo tours, they're always so like, here's my tattoo, here's the pain rating, here's where I got it, here's how I feel about it, here's the story, bam, next one. I'm just like, I hope you like this at all. If anybody is very confused on what my channel is, hi, welcome. I make videos about pretty much anything. So if you're interested in anything, you should subscribe. Haha, see, I got you. That's my unique hook. So thanks for sticking with me. I know I don't upload super regularly. All right, well, I hope you guys have great days, great weeks, great months, etc. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully soon. All right, bye. Why do I always sing the ending? I don't know. That's just how I go.